Okay, I'm back home. It's about 10 when I got home. I had to get some breakfast. I had just a little bit of leftover spaghetti from last night, so I'm good to go. The estate sale, let me show you what I got. And this might have been made by the lady who lived there because it's got a BS initials, but it's just a board with a pretty little painting. And it's got a hook on the back, so I know exactly where I'm going to put it because I've been wanting to put something there for a long time. It's where I have a big clock over here, and I'll show you, and then I'll turn you around in a minute. Hold on. And then I got this. I have been wanting one of these ever since they come out. This power mop. It's got the I'll show you. That thing had $5 on it. This had $5 on it. And then this. It's the that kind of thing. I've been wanting one. Well, it's got a couple or three of those in there, and then a brand new cleaner. So I was thrilled about that. I'm glad I didn't go and pay full price for one, which I didn't want to pay that much, so I never got one. Well, I tell you, bide your time. You know how many years I've been biding my time? How many this has been out? And then these things, I guess I got for free. Because this thing right here I'm going to show you is $10. But look at this. You see all the paint off of that? This bad boy right here has mashed some taters. And the one I got is small. This one is a good old tater masher. So I got that for sure. And then I got me another one of these. I have a plastic one, but I also have one of these. But it's like, see, that's a little bit, but it's real wrinkled in there. So I thought I'd get me a new old one of those. And then it's funny because I have been looking at the thrift stores for digital clocks. And I've plugged in a few the past few weeks and they didn't work. Or the radio was working and it shouldn't have been working. This is a... I don't know who made this. This is a GE. Yep, I just need to give it a good cleaning. But the reason I'm looking for one is because where that thing that I bought, where my big giant clock is, I knew if I got rid of that, we'd still need a clock in here to see what time it is. So I thought I'd get this and put it under the TV. Just so happened, I went over there and looked, and there was a clock. I told her, I said, that's exactly what I need because I'm going to take the clock down to put that picture up. So I got lucky with that. And let's see, I think that was all there. Now let me turn you around and show you my big fun thing. Hold on. Look here. This was $10 in the tub and everything. You know how I like to change my Christmas ornaments every year? Look at these. Look at these. I don't know what is down in the... I don't know, but aren't they gorgeous? And they're red and green just like I like. And they're not breakable. So I know they're not vintage. I know they're not vintage. But I don't care. They're pretty. So right here is going to be my Christmas tree this year. Alright, well let me turn you back around. Okay, so that's all I got there. I went to a couple other yard sales. Didn't find anything. Went to this one big yard sale. And it was the one where they had the candle things I told you about. Apparently they had a yard sale yesterday. He said something about looking for whatever's left. So I guess they yard saled yesterday because they really didn't have nothing. It was just a bunch of junk. But look what I found. It's dirty. It needs a good cleaning. But look, it hangs on the wall. I know exactly where I'm going to put it. I have like a wall basket in here in my hall with stuff in it, florals in it. It's been there for umpteen bazillion years. This is more my style these days. So that's where this is going after it gets a good cleanup. So I got that, and then I got these, which these jars are disgusting. I have jars. This is what I wanted. I wanted these lids. You can buy them off Amazon. I don't know how much they are, but I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got 6. And I want to use them for like some of my spices that I use bigger amounts of. And there's other jars in there. The jars are gross. Like I said, I'm going to use my jars. Of course, they'll probably wash up. I'm just saying. But I got that and that for $5. Which I thought was kind of high. But I wanted those lids. So I don't know how much they are on Amazon. I've looked them up, but I don't remember. So that is all I got today. And I got tired. I'm telling you, I got a backache from you know where. So instead of heading down to Concord, I went all over Salisbury. That's where I went. There's some in Concord. Instead of heading down there, I thought I'd come home, rest my back up a little bit. And I got some things I need to do. So whenever I get through, I'm going to show you where I put my new wall hanging. Okay, this is what I'm wanting to take down. And I'm not sure. I got my thing all cleaned up. I'm not sure if this push pin will okay, now what I want, and I'll probably move it up higher when I get it, but for now I'm going to leave it right there. I want a wood shelf, you know, the old school kind, just to put right under it and maybe put a little candle or something like that. But I think I'm going to leave it, I think I'll leave it that high for now until I find my, I like it. Okay, well, there's that. David finally got home about 11:30. It was a mess. So he is headed to Subway to get us some Subway because I told you on my meal plan that is what we were having today. And he come in starving. I said, well, let's go ahead and get it. So I don't know what you're going to see next. Look what I was able to get today. Slide your face over.
Yes, me.
So I told you he got stuck. Had to call the wrecker. He didn't get home till like 11:30. We got Subway. And I said, well, now I've rested. I need to see, there was a yard sale I saw that was open till 3 o'clock. My thing's going to talk, so.
In 500 feet, make a U-turn.
But you told me to go this way. I read it.
The stop sign. Turn left onto Rogers Lake Road.
Yeah, that's the way, when I read it, that's the way she said to go. That's weird. So he got in too late to go down and mow the field. So we were sitting there. I said, I found one that was open till 3, but the pictures of it didn't have anything that we would be interested in. And then I found another community yard sale open till 2. So I said, you want to go to yard sale? He said, sure. So here we are.
Yeah, that picture we found yesterday.
I found it today.
Oh, I mean today.
Yeah, that one I hung up.
Yeah, that's good.
It does, doesn't it? So I was telling them about your mess you got into.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a bad rig over there.
Listen, GPS ran him down a dead end that didn't tell him it was a dead end until it was too late.
Yeah, I was basically in somebody's driveway by the time I got, stopped and everything and tried to get turned around. And it's just one of them things. Sometimes you get in stuff like that. And
Well,
I've got in spots like that before, back when I was in business for myself, and I'd get out and get out these real narrow roads and everything. It ends up being a dead end, but I could
y'all could see him.
Yeah, but I could back my way out because I had a 53-foot trailer. But now with these pups, you can't back pups, and so and I just if I had
it, use the left 2 lanes to turn left.
If I had it to do over again, I'd broke them down and just turned them around and rehooked them and all that kind of stuff. It took me a little while, but I could have got out of there probably.
I told him hindsight.
Yeah, hindsight was 20/20.
You thought you could make it out that way, and it just didn't work.
It just didn't work, and hey, I screwed up.
No, it ain't that big a deal. He thinks it is. It's tearing him up. His
Turn
nerves are
left onto
tore up about
Kannapolis
it.
Parkway.
Well,
Because he prides himself in being an excellent truck driver, which he is. And so any little thing gets him.
well, I do put a lot of pressure on myself. I do,
Yeah, you do.
because you have to. mean, it's dangerous. And you have to have a lot of respect for it. If you don't, and you can end up killing somebody or hurting them real bad.
Exactly. Okay, there was a girl on the side of the road with a sign that said free groceries, but she was in a turnabout. There's nowhere to go for free groceries.
If you're going down, there's more down here at the refuge. The
Oh,
church.
at the church.
Yeah, they're all up and down through here.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
I got you.
Yeah.
It's turned off hot today. But boy, let me tell you, that Subway was so good. We both been wanting that.
Oh yeah, I thoroughly enjoy that. I still got a half to go.
I bought a half, and I got a half of that half. I bought a 6-inch, and I ate half of it. So I got a half to go too. Listen, used to in the day, we could snarf down a foot long without blinking. We would eat, and then within the hour, we'd be back up finishing it. Remember them days?
Oh yeah, most definitely. I used to could eat a whole one at one set and never have to come back to it.
Isn't it crazy?
I mean, I used to, and that was no problem. I mean, I could, easily eat a whole one by myself.
Well, we talk about sometimes the way we used to eat. Oh my gosh.
Oh, I can't do that now. Yeah, can't do it.
I told him about that Caribbean jerk chicken. And I said it was hot for me, and you said it was hot for you, so you knew how hot it was for me. So it was bad, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. It was even after drinking and everything. You still had it in the back of your throat. It was still stinging.
So take our advice. It's Lowry's Caribbean jerk marinade.
Yeah. Now, if you like hot stuff, that's fine.
If you like hot stuff, but you better like hot stuff.
But it's just too much for me.
If it's too much for him, it's beyond too much for me.
Oh man.
Listen, I got to turn that up. If y'all hear it, I apologize because it is hot in here.
Yeah.
Listen, I bought that little screen thing to put in my kitchen window to let some of the spring air come in. We ain't had no spring.
No, it's jumped straight to summer.
Straight to summer.
Yeah. Well, they're saying it's supposed to back off tomorrow. I think the high supposed to be like 67 or something like that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so.
Oh. Well, that'll be easier for you to mow then.
Yeah.
Because it'd been hot today. Well, like he said, he could have gone down there, but he'd have to work till 7 or 8 o'clock. He'd be ready to pass out by then. Because, you know, he comes in from work and he stays up on Saturdays.
Yeah.
Like all the way till the nighttime. So he's always up over 24 hours before he goes to bed.
Yeah.
I don't know how he does it. I've told him numerous times, if it was up to me to do what he did to keep us going, we'd be in a ditch. I couldn't do it.
I'm alive.
I know.
I mean, took jobs.
And I appreciate you for it too.
Yeah, I mean, I'm always doing that. Either 2 jobs or remodeling the house. I work all night and then come home and work on the house all day. And
Yeah. Just get little bits of sleep.
yeah.
We'll come back when we got something. Okay, y'all. That was a teetotal bust, wasn't it?
Yes.
Oh, okay. It's not too bad. I have been to a garage sale, that sign said garage sale, yard sale out there before. It said community yard sale. They had a sign up, and you go, as you go in their complex, or whatever you call it, community. We followed the sign, huge yard sale, big sign said, didn't say huge yard sale.
Sure did.
We get there, nowhere to be found. They said, you're right, it's on the left. There's nothing on the left. We turn down the little road on the left, there's no yard sale anywhere. So then we go down a different road, and then, there was a sign saying community yard sale and garage sale. So we turned where it said turn. Honey, y'all, there was one table out there with maybe 5 things on it. Right? Am I exaggerating?
And then she had like one piece of furniture sitting out there.
Yes.
And that was it.
So we turned around and we saw a sign that said garage sale. We're like, oh, there's that garage sale sign. Nowhere to be found. Nowhere to be found.
Yeah, they didn't take the signs up.
And it's supposed to go till 2. It's supposed to be a community. No, none of the above was true. So that was a bust. Now we got to run an errand. I would say we're right here at the Goodwill and we'll go there, but I don't feel like it. So, so that is that's all. We'll be back for something. Well, we run our errand, and I didn't feel like going to no Goodwills, but I did want to go to the Dollar Tree. So we did. I'll show you what I got. I found this for Wesley. I want him something because he's starting to grab real good. I want something for him to grab, and he's got that little middle place there. He can gnaw on that. I don't know. It's got a little rattle in it. This is what I was looking for the other week, and I couldn't find it. Just some little simple rattle. And then I got these because I like these pins with the big head on because I can see them and hold them better. So I'm going to put those in my pincushion, which is a pincushion my mama made way forever ago out of a tuna can, and she stuffed it and sewed the thing on it. And then you see this? Well, it was up at the register where they had like marked down things, and David put it in the buggy. He said, I owe you one. I picked it up and looked. I said, oh, it's $1. He goes, I owe you one. I said, would you leave my stuff alone, please? See, that's what he does, and I've already told him, and I know he's in there listening to me. He comes in here and uses my stuff, and then I don't get it back, or he destroys it. And I tell him to buy his own stuff and leave my stuff alone. So I bought myself a new brush that he owes me. And then I needed some more plasticware. They hardly have any colorful cutlery sets. And I didn't, some of the colors they had I didn't want. So I got yellow, and then I just got some clear spoons because we use a lot of plastic spoons for like yogurts and things like that. I don't know why, we just do. And I got these just because I feel like there might be some tostadas coming up in the future, maybe next week. Next menu plan, you know. And then this, even, she told me, she said, oh, you found the popcorn. She said, I just put it out today. It is, you know that what I bought yesterday? The chocolate and vanilla. This is marshmallow and cinnamon. Doesn't that sound delicious? She hadn't tried it yet. She said, I just put it out. So found that. And then David found these giant burritos. They're El Monterey. Bean and beef and bean and cheese. $1.25. So he said, yeah, he'll try them. So, oh, and these. These are $5, but I thought this was worth $5 more than the $1.75 little ones. But I got this to go in that thing that I bought at the yard sale to go on the wall. I don't know if it's too much florals for it. If it is, I can trim out some. But I just like the way this looks, and it doesn't have to match anything. It's just nice. I just thought that was really, really pretty. And it was right as you go in the front door. So I think that's going to go in nicely with that new wall thing. So probably I'm not going to show you. It's early in the day. It's early, but I don't foresee anything else that I have to do today that I can film. If I do, I'll be back. If not, I'll be back tomorrow, which probably won't be nothing going on tomorrow either. But anyway, I'll see you. Well, hey, it is Sunday morning. We didn't do nothing else last night, like I said. We laid around, watched TV. We did eat. I was wanting a fish plate, and Mayflower's just gone downhill. We're scared to go back because it was just not good. The fish was old and everything. So we've just been scared to go back. Well, Dave was like, well, Shomar's. I'm like, oh, I didn't think about Shomar's. They have really good fried flounder. So I got a flounder and shrimp plate, and David got flounder. Well, let me tell you, I still have a ton of food left over there. I ate like this much at a time, and then a little bit later I'd go back and get some more. So for breakfast I had some of my baked potato. I still have fish. I still have shrimp. I still have hush puppies. I still have onion rings. They give you so much food. So that's what I'll be eating on the whole rest of the day. But I'm getting kind of a late start. Well, yeah, because normally I beat David up and get my shower, but he's down mowing the field. And so he beat me up. And after he takes a shower, you have to wait because we have a crappy hot water heater. And it's new as far as how many years old it is. They just gave us a crappy one. Whatever. It's done. So you have to give it time to build the heat back up. So, but after I have my breakfast and everything like that, the first thing I want to do, because I see in the bees and I keep forgetting, my fake wasp nest. So I'm going to show you how you put these together and where I'm going to hang them. So let's turn around. Okay, so I got 3 of them. I got 2 for the front porch and 1 for the back porch. These just come off Amazon. I don't know what this, okay, I'll tell you what it's called. Hold on. Me and Holly take turns buying them each year because they come in a 6-pack. And so we just alternate years, and she keeps 3 and I keep 3. It is called a wasp nest decoy. So let's see. I've done these enough, I should have it memorized, but let me make sure. I think, oh, okay. So we're gonna see how it looks like a wasp nest. Let's see, I think this looks a little different from the ones we had before. Let me see which way it goes. That's for the top, I guess. So put it down here. See the 2 little ears? Put them in those little things, and then pull it up on these little ears. This should be straight in there. No, it's sideways, but anyway. So there's, I'm going to put them all together and then I'm going to show you where I'm going to hang them. Okay, all I do is attach them. Let me see if my thing is big enough. Barely. Okay, I'm going to hook 2 of these together. If you're not sure how to use a zip tie, you get confused which side to put it in the flat side. Here, that's the side you put it in. And then I just and you can attach these anywhere. I do it kind of tight too because the wind will blow it around and tear it up. So there you have it. There is our fake wasp nest, and they work. So I'm going to put 2 on the front porch. Next thing we're going to do, I got those put on the front porch. I was going to today clean off my front porch, squirt it off, clean off their little toys. I got rid of all the junk, but it is absolutely too cold to be out there in the water. It is super cold out there today. So I want to hang this up, and I got these at the Dollar Tree, you know, but if you look, I think that's, y'all think that's too much greenery for that little thing? I kind of think it is. I'm going to hang it up and then see what to do. So this is how we're going to do it. Oh, did David take my pen again? I can't have nothing for that man. He beats all I've ever seen. We're going to take some painter's tape. Let's see if I can. And we're going to put it and then the hole I need to put it in, because this, I should have showed you, it starts big and goes up, so it's going to end up here. Now let's go over to the wall and I'll show you where I'm going to put it, and then we'll worry about what to put in it after that. Okay, so you can see what I got on this wall. This thing has been here dirty and dusty for I don't know how long. Years. Absolute years. So I'm going to put let's see. So I got that much. I don't know if I want to keep. Let me back you up. Okay, that's as high as my tripod will go. I don't know if I want to put that there with that up top or just have that. I think I just want that. And then take this home thing down. I think it's what I want. Now I probably need the dust cobwebs and all that. Let's see, if we put that there and flowers up there. Okay, I think I want it about right there. Now we're going to take off this tape. Now you can get a level out. I'm not going to. If it was David, he would have the level to make sure. So, what did I say I wanted it about right? So that looks even to me, and then I'm gonna go in where those holes were. And I've already checked, these push pins will fit. If I did this right, it's going to be on the money. Looky there. It worked. Is it crooked? Is that crooked? Let me come back here. I think it is. Hold on. Maybe I should have got the level. All right, hold on. Let me go look in my collection of florals and see what might go in there, because I do think that other one's too big. Okay, I'm thinking, should I do something with color? Like, oh yeah, I think I should. Let me get a piece of styrofoam to put in there. Okay, so I think that's a little bit too big, so I'm going to take some of it off with my bread knife. Take a little bit of this off. Okay, I think, yep, I better not put, I can put some down in the low down in there, but I can't cover up my hole. Okay, now let's see if we can decorate this thing. Look, that's back when they were $1.25. Did not take them long to come up to, where's my scissors? See, that's when they were $1.25. Didn't take them long to come up to $1.75. I showed David when we were in there the other day, yesterday. I said, what I got for $5, that big one. I said, and then look what you get for $1.75. I pulled one out. He said, $1.75? I said, yeah. Even he was like, and he don't deal with flowers. So we're just going to cut these off. Let me just cut all my flowers off and I'll be back. Okay, now I got this to add in some greenery, but I'm in here in the light looking, that green just does not go, so I'm not going to use that. I'm just going to see, I'm going to push some of that up, what we can just do with these flowers. Now we'll poke our little orange and yellow ones in. Oh my goodness, that's... I have another just orange that I may have to go get because this does not look like it's going to be enough. I don't think that's enough, and that does not go, so hold on. Okay, I was lucky enough I had another one of the same orange. I didn't have to use that third color. These limbs, these stems are so flimsy. They're trying to bend when you try to push them down in the styrofoam. Okay, the last one is always, okay, where does the last one go? How about right in there? All right, now let's go to the haul and see if we like it. Okay. What do you think? Let me take this off my thing here. Oh, I like it. Oh, I like it a lot better. I should have showed you the full out before. Okay, I like that. I like that a lot. You can see some of my old pictures. So there you have it. Now, I'm going to show you, because I had already decided if that big set of big bush florals I bought didn't work in this, I knew what I was going to do with it. So come on, I'll show you. Ignore the pollen on the table. Like I said, it's too cold to come out here today. That's the toys that are left. So when I got rid of all that, I threw away my dead aloe vera. So I thought, well, that is what we will put in here. Oh, is that as far down as it goes? Oh, let me fluff it out. Okay, I can live with that. It looks kind of real. I don't know if I'm gonna have to put some rocks on it. The wind, look how the wind's blowing. It might blow it right out. So I might have to get some decorative. Look, it's gonna blow out. Yeah, I'll find some rocks to put in there. So I don't know what we're going to do next. Okay, what we're going to do now is we're going to make some ice cream sandwiches. Remember last week I made this pumpkin mousse? I ate it one time and I kept forgetting it's in the refrigerator. I don't want to waste it. This is like the thing I used to make when the kids were home. Mock ice cream sandwiches, I guess you could say, with pudding, and I think it was Cool Whip, and I'm not sure. I have the recipe written down somewhere. But all you do is mix it, put it on some graham crackers, just like an ice cream sandwich, and pop it in the freezer. Oh, are you serious already? So we're just gonna, and this is gonna make a lot, because I got a lot of this mousse. And then just freeze them, and then after I tray freeze them, I will wrap them individually and put them in a bag or a container or something. But this is one good way to not waste this because it's delicious. So I'll show you how many I got when I get it all done. Okay, I ended up with 17. And I still have that much left. But I ran out of graham crackers because I didn't have a whole box full. So, like I said, I will put these in the freezer, just tray freeze them. And then, after they're solid, I'll wrap them individually. But they get solid, but they're not hard because of the Cool Whip. So, it's still a nice texture. I will try to find my old recipe that I made when the kids were home and put it on my website if I can find it. If I do, I'll link it in the description box. Okay, well, hold on. Okay, well, my head's cut off. I seem to can't get this thing in the right spot. I got Mr. Smooth in here with me. He's just not feeling like being on camera, so we're not going to make him. But I didn't do whatever I showed you last. I think we made those little ice cream sandwiches. I put them in the freezer, and then it wasn't too very long for the race come on, because it came on early today. And David was down here mowing, which, by the way, the field looks good.
Oh, thank you.
Now that I'm noticing. And tonight we went, well, it's still daylight, but we went to see Jacob's church musical. They do one, seems like they'll do one in the, are you wanting to turn here, or are they wanting to turn here?
Yeah, I think they are.
Oh, who was that?
That was the people that lives in the
Oh, lives in Bud's old house?
Yeah, Bud's old
Oh,
house.
okay. I'm sorry. I didn't realize who that was pulling in the driveway there. The children at that church, they got a big children's group, don't they?
Oh, yes.
They do such a good job on all their musicals. The stuff they have to remember, the little speaking parts and the acting parts and the things like this. And I'm going to tell you what, the preschool which Jacob's in, they sing. And then they come down and then the older kids do the play. Well, it was a story about a cruise on the Nile. And they were talking about different Bible characters, right? Well, the cruise director, she tried to make everything sound different than what the Bible said, and it was just funny. But there was one kid, because they were talking about Pharaoh, and then they were talking about the plagues that the Lord sent, right? So the was that just the plague? Was it balls that he had? Is that what the red stuff on his shirt was? Was that the balls?
The kid beside him had the balls.
With the cotton, he was the balls. Well, what was his? He had a white T-shirt on that had just red splotches all over it. Was that just the plague, or?
The plague. Yeah.
I guess. Anyway, he was just making his face, and he was scratching and scratching. The whole time they sang the song, him and then there was another one come out. It looked like he had the locusts on him, but the little kid that was scratching and carrying on, he stole the show. The whole entire show. He had me just cracking up. But they did such a good job. So, excuse me, I paused the race. We've seen the first two stages. David got home. It had been, what, about half an hour race been on by the time you got home?
Yeah, something like that, yeah.
They did hold the first two stages without a caution. So, they just got started back up on the last stage, and I paused it so we could finish watching it when we get home. But I thought out them steaks. I told Joan it was so funny because I had my menu done, and then I watched hers on Friday, and I messaged her. I said, well, we're having two things the same this week, steak and spaghetti. I thought that was pretty funny. But those are the steaks we bought at the cattle farm, and we never have made them. They've just been in the freezer. So I got them thawed out. That's what we're going to have tonight with, excuse me, those air fried green beans that we keep forgetting about. Remember how we used to eat them?
Yeah, the air fried green beans.
Yeah, we had some in the freezer that I keep forgetting about.
Yep.
And then that little pack of broccoli and cheese rice that we got at the Dollar Tree.
Oh yeah, that sounds
so it's just going to be a different kind of meal. But since we had baked potatoes last night,
salad.
You had salad.
Yeah, I had salad.
It took me forever. I told you it was going to take me forever to eat that fish and shrimp, and it did. It took me forever. But By the
Good
time,
as usual.
yeah. One meal lasts me 2 days, but it was delicious. If you have a Showmars near you, I don't know if it's a regional thing or I don't know if they have them anywhere else or not. But if you have one, if it's as good as ours, you need to go. They have Greek food, burgers, fish. David said their fish was so popular back in the day, people wanted it for breakfast, so now they do fish and grits.
Yeah, they still do.
Yeah. Which I told him, I said, well, you know you like fish and grits because we went up to Fleming Street. Remember when I got the collard green sandwich and he got the grits and the collard greens and the fish? So he liked fish and grits. Listen, that's some good fish up there at Fleming Street. My goodness.
Yeah, it was good.
Oh, that was good fish. There we go. But yeah, like I was telling you, we kind of scared of going back to Mayflower to the fish camp because that last time we went, mine had my catfish strips. They don't typically have a flavor. It's just a flaky, clean fish, and they were most definitely old. I couldn't eat them. His baby flounder, which is not supposed to be gamey, was gamey. So they're either not buying good seafood or they're, well, we've noticed the past few times we went, their crowds have dropped. They weren't busy.
Yeah.
So they're either not getting good seafood or they're holding on to it too long.
Well, if you listen to like the food channel and stuff like that, they say when you go to buy fish, if it smells like fish, don't buy it.
Don't buy it, that's right.
So that tells you something right there that it's old, and plus I think you look at the eyes, if it's got the head on it, you look at the eyes or something like that. But anyway, if they say if it smells like fish, don't buy it.
Right.
It's old.
But that fish we get at Showmars, it's flounder. There ain't a gamey thing to it. That is the fish that we grew up eating. Flounder used to be my fish of choice. But as the years went by, it got to where it was gamey tasting and I can't eat it. But Showmars is not. It's just clean like a flounder's supposed to be. So, anyway. Well, I don't think was there anything else I was going to show you this weekend because this is it. We're going home, cooking supper, fishing the race, and then it'll be bedtime before you know it because it's 20 to 7 right now. I told David yesterday, I think it was, I said, I can't get used to this staying daylight longer. It feels weird, but it's been cold today. That's why I got a sweater on. So anyway, well, that'll wrap it up for me this weekend. Tell them bye, honey.